y'all, what's up? This is Kay. This is my brand new YouTube channel. Y'all are watching video number 1 from Kay's Fun in the Tundra Sun. I listed my YouTube channel that way because I am from the South and I live in the North, and I absolutely love it up here. I'm in Wisconsin. There's so many really great things that I am looking forward to doing some review videos for, and I'm hoping that, you know, we have such a huge influx of people, especially in the Green Bay area, that are coming here to vacation, want to know where's good to go to eat, what's there to do to, you know, for fun. People come up in the summer for vacations. There's just a lot of really great things to do and see here. So I'm going to be doing some reviews of lots of restaurants and fun entertainment places and all sorts of stuff. So look for that. Right now it's wintertime. So, you know, other than outdoorsy stuff, which I am going to do a review and video at the tubing hill at Lambeau Stadium. Look for that coming soon. But what I like to do in the winter is oftentimes craft. I love to do crafting. So this video is going to really appeal to somebody that likes to do some crafting. I am really kind of new at it. I haven't really been doing stamping very long, so I don't have a huge influx of stuff. And I was looking for an inexpensive way to actually store my stamps and dies. And that's really what I want to talk about today, because I watched a ton of videos trying to figure out the best way, the most inexpensive way to store these stamps and dies without it, you know, them being piled up on my desk everywhere. And I came up with a couple of solutions, and I want to share them with y'all because I know there's a lot of expensive things that people are selling to store stamps and dies, and you really don't have to do that. You can do it and do it cheaply, and I want to show you. So my first option actually is going to be this way. So I went on to Amazon. Now you can buy the Avery L stamp pockets. I bought the off-brand. I think it starts with an L, Lucio or something like that. When you Google, or if you go on Amazon and you type in stamp pockets, it's going to pull these up. You got like 50 for, I want to say it's about $10, $11, something like that. They were not that expensive. I purchased those on Amazon, got them with my Prime, and all I did was I used a piece of cardstock, measured it out just a little bit smaller than the stamps, you know, these pockets themselves. And then I took the stamps and I placed them inside on there, because you know, when you buy stamps, they're typically always going to be on this little piece of acetate when you purchase them. So I just cut the acetate down, and I stuck them in this little pocket, and I labeled the top so that way I could see it very easily when I'm flipping through, and I put it through. Now, as I do want to just do a shout out to these companies that you're going to see on my, first of all, I purchased all of these, most of them. I'm really good friends actually with the creator of Peachy Keen, who you're seeing this here, and she, just because we're friends, gave me a ton of stamps. She's actually the person that got me started, so Miss Kathy, love her. But this stamp set is from Peachy Keen. If you can go to her website, Peachy Keen, and that's Peachykeen. And she has some amazing stuff. But this is some of her stuff. Look at these. These are little snowmen with the cheese heads, and you can put your favorite number of your favorite player. Happy holidays from Green Bay. We love the Packers, etc., etc. So what I did was I just kind of stuck these, as you can see, real easy to flip through. I've got some generic ones here in this one. This is a Stampin' Up. Actually, I got this set from a fantastic box. I'm going to do a review on my January box of that. It's called Put a Stamp on It. It's a monthly box that you pay about $40 and you get just a ton of stuff in it. Great. If you go to cratejoy.com, you can find that Put a Stamp on It. It is so worth the money, y'all. I'm serious. It's crazy worth the money. So this set, this is actually out of that. This is the Stampin' Up set that came in it. All I did was took them off of the blocks, and you can actually, that's on the back side there. If you can, this is a second set that's here. This is not the Stampin' Up set. The Stampin' set, they are actually the rubber ones back there that went in this set. I just stuck those so I'd have enough room for 2 sets, because they're all like forest and animals and trees and stuff, but that came out of that. So I don't really have a whole lot of Stampin' Up stuff, but I get it out of her box and I really like it. Again, cratejoy.com is where I found that. So snow and snowflakes. Here's another little snowman from Peachy Keen. So this is, as you can see, it's easy, you know, and you can organize these however you want. This one I got out of Hobby Lobby. I don't really buy a whole lot there, but I'm in love with llamas. Thought those were super cute set. And so this is how I organize them. And then you can just easily flip through. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cardstock up and separate these. So I'll have like Christmas, journaling stuff, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Another peachy keen. Look at all these little faces. Use those faces on these ornaments. Look at that. Isn't that great? So yeah, this is basically one way of doing it. Now, dies. Everybody, you know, now I don't buy a whole lot of dies, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to swing my camera around real slow so you guys don't get whiplash. This little sucker right here is why I do not buy dies. If you guys are new to stamping, buy this alone for the dies. You will save so much money not having to buy dies. This is a scan and cut, and this is the older model. I got it at Costco for like $158. It's nothing fancy. I mean, it's really pretty a simple model, but it is amazing. You literally stamp an image, put it on this, actually if you can see right up here, put it on one of these, scan it, zoot, zoot, comes out, and it will cut the image and you can even set it to how many tenths of an inch you want outside of the stamp, so it gives the, you know, the illusion of having that outer edge border, and it's great. So a majority of my stamps, I don't need dies because of that little thing. So just a little tidbit for you. Now, some things I buy the dies because, come on. So here's an example. Lawn Fawn is one of my absolute, my top 5, Lawn Fawn's in there. Love Lawn Fawn. What I did, instead of having to put all my dies up on a, you know, board on the wall or whatever, I do have that, but I want it easily grabbable. This is what I did. I have a piece of cardstock. I have Xyron magnetic tape right here. I bought that right through HSN. I'm sure you could buy it on Amazon, but it was in a set that I bought on HSN, and literally just stick the stamps right to them. That's tape. It's just like you know, duct tape. It just goes on there. It's sticky on one side, magneted on the other, and see, they don't move around. It's just fantastic. And I mean, I used it and then I have all of my dies labeled. See that? It just works so great, even for little dies. See that? Like, it's really, really great. And you only have to put on there what you need. See how this one? I had this picture of this. I only needed 2 straps of tape. And that's what I did. Whereas this one, I needed a bunch because it was so intricate, you know, for it to stick. Little Christmas trees. It's just, it worked. Look at that. Look at those nesting dies. Here's an example. I want to show you something. You guys want to know the difference between buying a good quality set or buying some crappy set on Amazon that came from God knows where. So this is a set of nesting dies that I'm pretty sure that I bought. I want to say it was scrapbookpal.com, so I don't know where it came from. But do you see how flat they are, how nicely cut they are? They just lay. I mean, this is really, it need to be hearts and stuff. Really great. Take a look at this one. This one I got on Amazon. I think it probably came from China or someplace. I didn't really realize that Amazon sold stuff from China till recently. But you see that? They're not cut nice. See how they're bowling up and stuff? They're not sticking. That gives you an example. Don't buy off that unless you can tell that it's actual seller that is somebody. I'm not going to get started on that, but support your local cut businesses. Don't buy like that. And here's, see the nice how they stick. I just move them around so I can get to them easily. But so yeah, so there is one way. Now, option 2. My favorite ones, or I shouldn't say favorite because I love all of them, but my ones that I grab a lot too, I have in a section like this. I went to Target, $3.99 for this little 3-ring binder. Super cheap. They have these inserts right here, right there by them. A couple, I think $2.69 for a packet of like 15 of them. Okay. And then I bought these laminating sheets. Okay. Some of these I used laminating sheets, some I didn't. I'm going to explain that in a minute. The laminator that I use, I bought at Walmart, I think. It was like $25. It's cheap. It does the job. You don't have to have anything fancy, peeps. This is all you need right here. Okay? So, here's what I did. So, these brands are Kindred Stamps and Lawn Fawns. I absolutely love them. Now, these Kindred ones, they're older. I've had them forever, and so I didn't have the acetate and stuff that they were on them. So what I did was I actually stamped the images right on a piece of cardstock, as you can see right here, and then I laminated the cardstock. Okay, this laminated piece of cardstock works great. Look at how good they stick. I mean, they are on there. They're not going to fall off. Watch, I'll just rub. They're not coming off of there. So I stuck them, and what I did was I took 2 of them. See here, there's 2 of them. I'll pull out so you can see both of them. See, there's 2. And then I used this I got it from Amazon, 2-sided tape, right? stuck it on the back of the cardstock here, and then just stuck it to there. So now I can just grab them quickly. So if you don't have the acetate that it came with, and if you need, you have the little original packaging, this is because I have the original packaging, I just didn't have the acetate. This is a way to get around not having acetate. You can just stamp it in cardstock, and now I can see what my stamps are and grab them. And I moved them off just so I can see what the images look like. See how you can see how I have the stamps off of that? Just so I can see the stamp image. Now for these, I had the acetate, so I didn't need to go through all that trouble. So here's what I did. I'm going to set this up so you can see. All right. Ooh, look at that. So these are some Kindred stamp sets. This is It's Good to Be Bad. These are villains, basically. Look at that little Maleficent. Come on. Kindred stamps, fantastic. Here is Little Red Riding Hood, Ursula. What is happening right there? Here's another really great set. This is Anne of Green Gables. My best friend growing up, and I loved that show. It was really, or movie, I should say, miniseries, I should say. I read all the books too. Here is obviously their twist on Harry Potter. Very cool. Here is Hocus Pocus, one of my favorite movies. So as you can see, super cute stamps. Now moved on. I put this here so that way when I'm flipping through, I can tell, okay, it's changing over to Lawn Fawn. And see, I just stuck them right inside these pockets so that way I can see them, get to them easily. I have the names of them so I know what I'm looking for. Just really, really cute stuff. And that's what I did. $4. I probably altogether spent about $20 between this, these, and the laminating sheets. Cardstock and stuff I had already. So, I mean, you really don't have to be. You spend enough money on these stamps and dies and stuff like that. You don't have to get crazy with. I know there's some really great people that do some wonderful videos on how they organize and whatnot, but these people have, they've been doing it for a long time. They've got thousands and thousands and thousands of stamps and dies, and obviously this method probably wouldn't work once you get to that point, but otherwise you're going to be filling up walls and walls of little binders and containers. But honestly, for somebody myself who's small and just getting started out, this works really great. I hope that it helps someone else and gives them an idea of a way to store a stamp or store a die, in a way that it's not going to break the bank, and you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. In the meantime, if you have any ideas of anything that you got thought about Green Bay, want to know what something looks like, you want me to roll right over to the Packer Stadium and take some video for you guys, show you around out there. Is there a specific restaurant that you're interested in? Maybe you're going to know you're coming up here and you want to check out this restaurant or that restaurant. Let me know. My husband and I will swing over. We'll do a review for you and throw it on the page. I'm happy to do that. We love visitors here in Green Bay, and I definitely know how it is to come into an area and not really know your way around and like to have some honest opinions. I will definitely give an honest opinion. If the restaurant sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. If it doesn't, I'm going to tell you that too. So like I said, look forward to a video coming soon from me and my husband going on the tubing hill. If I can get my son to go too, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know about that. We'll give it a whirl though. All right. Well, listen, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day and hope you have a Merry Christmas.